I'm Troy Beverly, and this is Pan-African News. Kenya. Kenyan man charged with duping 25 Kenyans into joining Russian army. On Thursday, February 26, 2026, the Kenyan Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions charged Festus Omwamba with trafficking 25 Kenyans to Russia last year in an alleged scheme that duped them with promises of skilled work only for them to fight in the Ukraine war. As reported by Al Jazeera, 22 of the Kenyans were rescued during an operation in September from an apartment complex in the town of Athi River before leaving for Russia. However, 3 of the individuals had already left the country only to return from the war injured. Omwamba pleaded not guilty to the charges as he appeared at the Kahawa Law Courts in the town of Kiambu. Omwamba was arrested in the town of Moyale near the Ethiopian border earlier this month. According to AP, police spokesman Michael Muchiri said Omwamba was attempting to flee Kenya after returning from Russia. The Kenyan National Intelligence Service reported last week that over 1,000 Kenyans have been recruited into the Russian army recently. Many were forced to sign army contracts and sent to Ukraine after being promised work. Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah told Parliament that 89 Kenyans are still fighting in Ukraine, 39 have been hospitalized, 28 are missing in action, and at least 1 is dead. Ichung'wah claims Kenyan and Russian officials set up bogus job recruiting agencies to lure the Kenyans into the Russian army. The Russian embassy in Nairobi dismisses the claim out of hand, asserting that it had not issued visas to Kenyans intending to fight in Ukraine, however, adding that Russian law does not, quote, preclude citizens of foreign countries from voluntarily enlisting in the armed forces, unquote. Last July, Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree allowing foreigners to serve in the Russian army during a draft. During a visit by his Ghanaian counterpart, Samuel Ablakwa in Kyiv, on Wednesday, Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha accused Russia of deceiving over 1,700 Africans into joining the Russian army to fight in Ukraine. Meanwhile, reports of South Africans, Zimbabweans, and other Africans being fraudulently recruited into the Russian army have surfaced.